Hey guys, what is going on? So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about who I want the New York Giants to hire as GM. But first off, let me just say this. Let me talk about the quality or the trait that I feel it is most important for the person to have that the New York Giants do hire as the new GM. And that quality is the ability to draft and not just hit on, first round picks, but also find talent in day 2 and day 3 of the draft. You look at the teams remaining in the NFL playoffs, and you can see that these teams, have hit on key players in the second and third day of the draft. Let's just start with the Packers. They drafted Devontae Adams in round 2. The Titans, they drafted Derrick Henry in round 2. The 49ers, they drafted Kittle in round 5. The Rams, they drafted Cooper Kupp in round 3. The Giants have not drafted well in recent years, and that is a huge reason why they have had such terrible records the past few seasons. The Giants have drafted Saquon Barkley at number 2 overall, Daniel Jones at number 6 overall, and they traded up to draft DeAndre Baker in the first round. And they have also really struggled to find talented players outside of round 1, anywhere from round 2 through 7, except for maybe Xavier McKinney, who they drafted in round 2, Azeez Ojulari, who they drafted in round 2, and I think Julian Love was a pretty solid 4th round pick. So with that being said, let me reveal who I would like the Giants to hire as their next GM. Should I do like a little drum roll? It's Adam Peters! Yay! Woo! So he is currently the assistant GM of the 49ers. He's been working in the NFL since 2003, including working for the Patriots and the Broncos before the 49ers. NFL insider Ralph Facciano said while Peters was a scout, he was known for, quote, unearthing hidden gems, end quote. Kyle Posey of SB Nation's Niners Nation reported that Peters is really the one doing, the drafting and orchestrating the draft for the 49ers these past few years. Everything I read about Peters really talks about how he is just so good at evaluating talent and finding talent. And that makes sense if you look at the past few 49ers drafts. So like I mentioned earlier, in the 5th round, the 49ers drafted George Kittle in 2017. In the 2018 draft, the 49ers drafted Fred Warner in round 3. In 2019, the 49ers drafted Deebo Samuel in round 2. And just in the past draft, in the 2021 draft, the 49ers drafted Elijah Mitchell in round 6. The fastest way to get through a rebuild is to have good drafts, and I think that's why the Giants' last rebuild didn't work, because they didn't draft well. I don't even want to call what the Giants did a rebuild, because the team never got better. I guess they rebuilt it, but they just remade it worse. I don't know. I don't even want to call it a rebuild. Also, if the Giants do hire Adam Peters, there is a chance that 49ers offensive coordinator Mike McDaniel could be hired as head coach. And honestly, that would make me so happy. I mean, simply, the guy is awesome. Look at how creative that 49ers offense is. And everything I've read from, 49ers players talking about him and other people talking about him is that he is so smart. The guy is just so smart. Honestly, he reminds me of Sean McVay. Also, he's just really cool. I want to be friends with him because he just seems so chill and so cool. It just seems like he would be an awesome person to talk about football with, because he would just explain his offensive play calling and his offensive scheme in just a very chill, fun, cool way. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at this guy's press conferences, because he is just a vibe. Honestly, he is just a vibe. So Mike McDaniel, if you're seeing this video, do you want to be friends? Please. If not, do you want to talk about football for 15 minutes? Because I feel I would learn a lot from you, and you have a really cool vibe that I think I would just vibe with, So yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Feel free to drop a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments who you think the Giants should hire as GM. And if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, guys. Peace.